Living good is fantastic. However, staying healthy is just as important. And to do justice to talking health this morning is Dr. Kalu Maju. Now, he is a medical doctor at Quincy Wellness and Naturopathic Center, and he will be talking on the most vital nutrient, which, of course, is water. Great to have you on the show with us.
Thank you for having me once again.
Fantastic. So, water, everyone keeps going. Even Fela Anikulapo Kuti sang, water, you don't get enemy. So, it makes you wonder why we still have to talk about water, considering the fact that water is such an essential ingredient to human existence. But let's even start from water itself. What are the advantages of drinking water? Hitting the nail on the head.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I think water has some enemies. Not by choice, but there are people who
are allergic to it.
Not really allergic to it, just
There's
that they've had some experiences with it. Hydrophobic, yeah.
Yeah, hydrophobic.
So they're like, oh, I don't want to be near water, but that's just on me. Yeah. So, but basically, water is very essential because 70% of the earth is made of water. 70% of the human body is also made of water. So, there's more water than anything else everywhere. Once there's life, there's more water in it than anything else. So it's essential because you need water in your body to keep your blood moving. If you want to digest your food, you need, of course, you need water. Your enzymes are all made of water. So you don't get constipated, water, to the byproducts of metabolism. The water helps to draw it out. To maintain your body temperature, you sweat, water. Basically everything you do just revolves around water because you need water for everything. If you go, you can't go, the human body can go days without food, but not so much without water because your body shuts down. There's no store for water in the body. So if your body is waiting and it doesn't get it, it shuts down.
So shuts down. I'm glad you talked about that. So that's bringing us to the consequences of not drinking enough water. Can you really share it? Because there are many folks like myself who are not really particular about drinking water. Like, you could carry a bottle of water everywhere, all day, 3 days, and you find yourself just taking maybe a sip each time. And so you ask yourself, what are the consequences? Someone once told me kidney stones. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
that's
could you tell
one
us
of them. Kidney stones, because the kidneys are like the center for excretion, and it needs water for that. So imagine you don't have enough water. So basically how the kidney works is the water goes into the body, mops up all the excesses, all the things it wants to excrete, takes it to the kidney for, the process. They take back the good ones and throw away the bad ones. Now imagine a scenario where there's not enough water. So these things, now that the body has mopped up with very minimal water, will be thick as it gets to the kidneys. And so it goes there and it forms, because it's thick already. It's not flowing enough. It's not diluted enough for it to flow. So it just stays there and, forms sediments and becomes stones there. So that's not even the worst
Basically, you just described kidney stones formation.
Yes.
Okay.
But now, you have things like, because when you're dehydrated, you don't drink water, nutrients don't move easily, so you can start to feel woozy, you can collapse, you can, a lot of things can go wrong when because now, blood is not flowing very well. Obviously, you know the importance of that. You don't have enough nutrients, so you feel like you're tired. You eat and you get constipated, you're bloated. A lot of things could just,
so when we're
go
younger,
wrong when you're...
We used to be... There was somebody in my neighborhood that would, yell at children when they are eating, they don't have water. There are two things that he used to say that somehow are stuck through the years, even though I have not yet begun to apply it. Number one, he would say, if you don't drink water, you will not be smart at school. Number two, he would say, if you don't drink water, you could, in quotes, die suddenly.
Yeah.
Really now?
Because when your body shuts down, if you don't have nutrients to supply the body, how do you expect it to function? You could just be like, okay, you know what, I don't have enough energy, and it packs up. So, you don't...
Water?
Yeah, So that's why I was wondering, because you said it was the most vital, essential nutrient. It has no fats, no protein, no calories, no carbohydrates, nothing. But it's very vital because it is the basis upon which everything can,
function.
You can function. So if there's no water, every other thing doesn't count for anything. Wow. You need water for it to function. So yeah.
Okay, so
you could die immediately.
We've talked about reasons we have to drink water. We've talked about the consequences of not doing so. So now, especially for people like us, notes, I'm emphasizing the us, who don't drink so much. How can we stay hydrated?
So the good thing is that there's water in everything we eat, even solid foods. Wood. You'll be surprised how much. There's water in semo. There's water in semo, I'm serious.
The one that we've already vaporized to create the thickness of the semo.
Exactly, that one has water in it.
It still has the water?
Because that one, they even just made it. I'm talking about groundnut.
Okay.
That is dry. That you can obviously say, oh, this groundnut is dry. It has water in it. How much more semo that you already even put water? You are sure that you mixed it with water. So obviously, there's water in that one. So you get water from everything. Maybe not enough. Then you need to supplement. I would say you can get water from a whole lot, but it depends on what category you fall under. If you're, say, like, if you drink even like drinks, juice, all those other things. The problem with those ones is because of the calorie content. So you want to do something that gives you water, but not all that calorie.
Sugar and
so
calorie.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're somebody that, probably you're younger and you're not as predisposed to some of those illnesses as yet, you can try all those ones. But if you have a thin line for misbehaving, you just have to drink water, find a way.
We've gotten different opinions every day, but really, tell us, how many glasses of water is recommended a day?
So for a man, it depends too on, what...
Your gender.
Your gender. Okay. It also depends on how active you are.
Okay.
So if you don't, like for women that are breastfeeding as well. So averagely, a man or breastfeeding women will need about 2.5 liters of water. That's about 9-10 glasses of water.
You say?
Yeah, then... because you only take 2. And then for
the regular
folks, 2 liters is fine. For kids,
that's
maybe a little less.
Glasses.
Yes, that's about 8 glasses.
So really, this stuff about 8 glasses a day of water is what you need. It's not a myth, apparently.
No,
and Dr. Maju just confirmed it. Well, let's take this break while I ruminate over my non-water drinking life. We'll be right back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria.